Hi, this is Oliver and welcome to our TransitionMaster tutorial series, and in this tutorial we will create our own dynamic transition from scratch. You can follow by using After Effects you can follow by using Premiere Pro or Davinchi Resolve. And if you already installed the TransitionMaster Pro, you will find that in Davinchi Resolve under your OpenFX settings, transitions, here you got the Illumi section, and here you see the TransitionMaster Pro. And in Adobe's Premiere, you will find that under your effect settings, video transitions, you can drop down to Illumi, and here is the TransitionMaster Pro. And simply click the transition and drag that onto your footage, and you will see it behaves like a regular transition should behave. You can adjust the length, you can click on the transition, and you will get all the settings here to manipulate and to do your first transition. I go back to Davinchi Resolve, but you can follow also in Premiere Pro, of course. So first, this is what we like to create. So we will do this rotation, glitchy transition. And yeah, let's jump in. So first, you have to drop the transition to your footage. I'd like to have it here and just leave it go. Click on the transition so that it's got this red orangish look. You got the OpenFX panel, click on that, and here is where we can adjust everything. So first we'd like to have a 360-degree rotation. For that we have in the transform section the rotation value here, and simply type in 360, which is a degree value, and now we have a 360-degree rotation of our footage over time over transition duration. Okay? Here we go. So the next thing is we'd like to get rid of these mirror edges, and one thing which is important to know, the TransitionMaster always affects the whole canvas of the scene. So that means if your footage is not scaled correctly, for example like so, and you will have it here and want to get rid of these edges, with what we will do right now. So with the transition selected, we go to the OpenFX panel, and we go all the way down to our composite settings, and here we have the clamp mode, which takes control over the mirroring or not mirroring. So if you put the clamp mode to reflect, then you will see you have these dark edges here, and this is because the footage is not scaled perfectly into the canvas. So if you go to your footage and make sure to scale that to the size of the canvas, you will see you get rid of these edges here, and this is exactly what we like to have. So keep in mind, TransitionMaster always affects the whole canvas and not the whole footage, and this is also very useful, so you don't have to take care about the footage size you drop into your timeline. Okay? So right now we have a rotating transition over time, and we have perfectly mirrored edges. The last thing we'd like to have is this glitch effect here, and for that, in the TransitionMaster settings, we go to the post-process section, and here we have the shake mode, and you get two options. One is a normal camera shake, and you have the chromatic aberration. This is exactly what we like to have. And immediately you see you have these chromatic aberration, which looks like a little bit of glitchy. And you can manipulate the shake amplitude, is the width of the glitch effect. Okay, I will bring that to 70, and you can play with the shake frequency, which is the speed of the shaking during the transition. Okay, and this is what we have right now. So we got a perfect rotating transition over time with some glitch effect. Okay. It's easy as that. If you like this, you can save this transition, of course, to have it always in your presets. For that, simply click Save Preset. It will automatically open your preset destination folder. Give him a name, let's say Rotation Glitch. And let me group that. I want to have it as C-, and save. So one thing which is also important, if you save presets, they are not automatically installed here. So if you save a preset, you have to relaunch your software, and each time after you have saved the preset, it will load automatically everything which is in your preset folder. So make sure If you have some transition effects you'd like to save them, and the next time you will fire up Davinchi Resolve, you will have the effect here. And let me showcase you one cool thing. So we are now in After Effects. We just fired up After Effects, and if you go to your effect and presets settings and type in transition, and you drag the TransitionMaster Pro onto your clip, in After Effects and Nuke we have a slightly different behavior because we have no pre-keyed animation time or transition time. For that we have this stopwatch here, and we have all the presets, and as you see we already saved the C rotation glitch, and it's here. You can click on that. You have to specify your target layer, because this where we drop the effect is the source layer, and this will be our target layer, so we say target layer will be clip number 2. And if you now play with the transition settings over time, you will see we have this rotating glitchy animation in the same style, the same way we already built in Davinchi Resolve. So that means you can use all presets cross-platform over Adobe Premiere, Adobe After Effects, Davinchi Resolve and Nuke. So you can build a transition in After Effects and you can use them in Davinchi Resolve or Nuke, whatever you like. So should be a cool feature to give you the most freedom in your production pipeline. Hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial, and we see us in the next one. Thank you. Bye.